Hey, it's Carolyn, the contest queen, and I'm a little bit behind. Here we are. I was trying to get the banner up. I still don't have that feature. It's kind of making me a bit crazy. I want to put a banner up here to say, hey, I teach people how to win sweepstakes contests and giveaways, and I can't seem to get it to work. And if I do the big picture behind me, I get this like big white, I don't know, it looks silly. So I'm just here to talk sweepstakes contests and giveaways and answer any questions that you have regarding sweepstakes. What do you want to learn? I should put up a little banner. I should just hold this up. Oh, I should flip my camera. That's not it. Flip camera. No, I don't want to flip my camera. Mirror the video. That's what I want to do. So I should just, hold this up. If you want to learn how to win cash cards, trips, and more. I wonder if I can do that. Can I just lower my camera to... There you go. I'll just sit here and hold my book as I talk sweepstakes. Oh, hey, Mark! My fellow sweeper. Hey, did you get the invitation for the virtual contest club meeting on Wednesday? If you're free, you should come. We have every 2 weeks or so, we have a virtual contest club meeting. And we all basically get on Zoom and hang out and talk about what we've won and what contests we're entering and anything like that. So, oh, you didn't get that one? Oh, you're not on the list? Okay, just go to my website and click on events, and all the meetings are listed in the calendar. And just sign up for that one. I just charge people $1 because it helps me track who's coming. Because on the mailing list, and also go to my website. And did you sign up for my newsletter? Did you get my newsletter? I feel like I'm shilling, but I don't have a banner, so I'm doing this. Sign up for my newsletter, but make sure... Oh, okay. So in my last newsletter that I sent out on the 1st, if you scroll down past the first article, I always have information about the meetings. So you can come to the next sweepstakes club meeting, and it's on the 11th. I think the next one's on the 28th, but I was just invited to a baby shower on that day. But I don't have a car at the moment. So I don't know if I'm going to have a car in time to go, because then George might be away. I don't know. It's kind of crazy how things are happening. So I'm not going to move the meeting yet until I know what's happening. But yeah, the club meetings are fun. And hopefully Beverly can come to the next one. She's like 81 years old and she's still sweepstakes. And she's so funny. She's so funny. We just laugh and laugh, and she tries. Yeah, sounds great. Got to win some more. Yeah, I haven't been winning lots. Like, hey, you've been following me on here, I think. I went to Texas to get all of Helene's stuff, and I found some amazing stuff. Like, look, I found 6 of these. I pulled them in, but I want to do a YouTube video where I go through all the boxes of the stuff I got. But I found 6 copies of this, which I didn't even know existed. Autographed, brand new prints of her book. They were printed the year she died. Like, this woman never stopped. How, like, freaking cool, right? And yeah, she was amazing. Like, and this is one of the books I found a bunch of weird astrology books. I have several friends that are astrologers, so I brought those books for them. But here's like just one of the books that I took, Using Your Subconscious Mind. And like, look how old these books are. Like, look at the printing on the back. Like, how fun is that, right? And like, let me see, what year was this one done? 1955. Right? Like, this stuff, the power of the mind, is just, it hasn't ever changed. It just changes how people teach it. It's so cool. Like, I think one of the reasons you win as much as you do is you already feel like you're going to win and you're a winner. So you expect to win. So you do win. People that do this and think, oh, I'm never going to win, they will never win. So, oh, look it, there's a poem in the front before the foreword. Let me read this. It Couldn't Be Done by Edgar A. Guest. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say till he tried. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hit it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, but he did it. Oh, this is us. This is like a sweeper's adage, right? Everyone's like, nobody ever wins. Oh yeah, we do. Somebody scoffed. Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it, has done it. But he took off his coat and he took off his hat, and the first thing we knew, he'd begun it. With a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, but he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesize failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that await to assail you. But buckle in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go into it. To start to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it. Oh my God, I'm totally reprinting that and putting it somewhere. That is so good. I love, right? I love that stuff. Yeah. That's like, all the experts always tell people they're crazy. Like, I remember when the iPhone was 10 years old and all these experts they were going back to when the iPhone was released, and all these like tech experts were like, this thing is ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. It's never going to take off. They're fighting Nokia, and Nokia's huge, and they're taking on BlackBerry. That's insane, and da-da-da-da. So what is Steve Jobs doing? He's crazy. It's never going to work. And 10 years later, they were playing all those clips of how this is never going to work. Meanwhile, Nokia's gone, BlackBerry's gone. Everybody's lining up outside the Apple store for the phone. Yeah, you don't listen to other people. You gotta just follow your gut. So that's the same with the hobby, right? Sometimes you feel like you're going to win, and you just got to enter. Like this week, I've been catching up a little bit. I've been entering more than I have in a long time, and it's totally fun. And so I love it because you just never know. Like, I entered one contest and it had been going on for weeks, and I only got one entry in for me and one entry in for George. And I thought, oh, but then I remembered, I have a story actually in here about that. About, I don't know, is it in this one? Actually, I think it's in the chapter on attracting luck, because I want to show people that it only takes one to win. Let me just find it. I know I had it in here because I wanted to remind people that it only takes one to win. And when you think you're down and out, you just never know. Oh my God, I don't even know where it is in the book. That's hilarious. So what happened is I was entering online, and that week had been busy and I wasn't entering a lot. And there was one to win to meet the Bare Naked Ladies. And it was for their new kids album. And they said, well, we had to finally write a kids album because there's more kids than us. Like, they all had like 2, 3, 4 kids. So they had like 13 kids between them. They're like, the kids way outnumber us. So we had to write a kids album. So they had all these hilarious songs. So it was being held at a local bookstore, and they had like a huge section and autographs. So the contest was to sit in the VIP section, and then you got pictures with the band, and you won an autographed copy of the CD and the book for kids. And my daughter was like maybe 8 at the time, 7, 8. So she was like perfect. She was like right in the demographic. And I got to the contest, and I'm entering. She's finally gone to bed, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. Thing ends at midnight. I finally find this contest because now I'm catching up. It's like a Friday night or something. And I'm catching up, and I'm like, oh my God, I missed the whole thing. And I skip it. And then I think, no, it's not over. A sweepstakes doesn't end till midnight. You're the contest queen. You tell people to enter. Go and enter. So I went back and I put in one entry for me and one for my, I call him my husband, because he was my husband. at the time. X just seems so harsh. So I put one in for me and one in for my husband. And the next morning he got a message that he won. And I'm like, oh, see, you should never discount. You're not out. It's not over till it's over. Like, it wasn't finished. And it only takes one to win. That's what I tell people. That's ridiculous. I know I have it in the book, but it's a good story, right? Because you think, oh, I'm not going to win. It's like over. It was running for like a week or 2 weeks. Everybody had like an entry a day. I'm like, ugh, the only one. No, it only takes one to win. So I was entering one to win a trip, and it had been going on, and I'm like, dang, it's only going to be one. And then I'm like remembering, hello, you already did this once. You can do it again. Get your entry in, because you never know what you're going to win. Get it in there. But I've been listening lately to Helene Hatzel again. I put on her, I don't like listening to myself. I know, most people don't. And I was listening to my interview with her, and she's telling me how to gather my energy. And when I enter so many things, I spread my energy out. And the reason she would win is she would enter one thing, and I'm like, But when I enter just one thing, that bothers me. I don't like it. I like the hobby of the whole entering all these different things. I think you kind of got to go with what makes you happy. And I kind of like not knowing what I'm going to win. Like she already knew. And I kind of think that takes part of the fun out of it. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know what I did with that story. But yeah, we met the Bare Naked Ladies before the whole kerfuffle. And it was so much fun. But yeah, if you have any questions about sweepstakes, contests, and giveaways, oh yeah, I should sit here and put this up, because this is my little banner telling people how to win cash, cars, trips, and more. I haven't won a lot this year, but I've already won a trip, so I feel like I'm ahead. I'd like to win another one. That would be a really fun year. What I need to win is a car now. I'm carless right now. And Canada Dry's giving one away, and I've been trying to enter the one on Chum FM, but I was busy today. My girlfriend texted me, so you have to text in. You have to know who the singer is. If they call you back, you have to answer and guess. And a couple of times I've been able to text in, but I haven't been called back, so we'll see. You never know. You just never know where that car is going to come from. So, yeah, if you have any specific sweepstakes questions, post them in the comments. Oh, Capital Dynasty sent me a rose. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, apparently you're not my number one top viewer now. Oh, look at Mark. Beside your name, you have a little thing. I don't know what that means. Yeah, good luck. Well, we all need the luck, right? And it's funny because I let my stepdaughter use my lucky mug, so I don't have my own merch. And I'm not wearing any of my merch. I usually wear a lucky t-shirt, or I have a bunch of stuff. I have some spec stuff. Like, I have basically t-shirts for all my things. Like, I just got some magnets, prize magnets. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. Prize magnets. My daughter does all the art. She's going to OCAD, which is the Ontario College of Art and Design. And I'm taking full advantage of the free graphic design services. And then I have one made up from Helene. Spec, select it, project it, expect it, collect it, which I think is kind of cool. I got that on a t-shirt too. And then I had her do, I'm going to have to buy some more of these. I'm going to wait till, I keep waiting till, oh darn, I just dropped it. I'm waiting till Sticker Mule has another sale. I like Sticker Mule. I just bought a t-shirt with this on it in black. They had a special trial. They've got a new printing service. So I got that too. So I have a mug and a t-shirt. It's kind of fun. And I've ordered another t-shirt because Bill, who comes to the contest club meetings, he has a YouTube channel called Sweeping Up Sweepstakes. If everybody want to check it out. Sweeping Up Sweepstakes, kind of fun. Oh, hello, West Virginia Frugal Chick. That's your handle. Is that Jen? If West Virginia Frugal Chick is Jen, let me know. I have some sweeper friends from West Virginia that I'm going to be very excited to see at the convention this year. Oh my God, so many people I'm hugging. So, yeah, so I just came back from Texas, but I'm really looking forward to the convention. One of the things I did while I was in the U.S. was ship all my prize donations to the convention because they need them in advance because they have to sort them and they take all the donations and they kind of spread them out. Like if I donated 5 of this and 10 of that, there's different prize periods. And they don't want to have everything lumped together, so they have an opportunity to spread them out if you send all your prizes in advance to the convention. And I donated also some big prizes that they may use for the pick a prize, or they might use it at the banquet. The banquet is the big part where they get all schmancy. And so I'm so excited. I haven't been in so long. Because there was a couple of years I couldn't have, I was busy and then I was moving. And then the next year I couldn't afford it because we'd already gone on 2 trips and then the lockdown. So it's been 5 years since I've been to a national. So I'm super excited. And we still don't know where it's, because of all the stuff that's been going on, we still don't know where it's going to be held in 2023. Cross your fingers for Nashville. I would love to go to a sweepstakes convention in Nashville. So if you have any sweepstakes questions, put them in the comments and I'll answer them. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here with my book and talk all about sweepstakes. So that's what I've been doing. I've been catching up. And there's a TikTok contest. I got to go get the drink and I'm going to enter it. It's 1 per person. So, but I don't want to wait on it. Nashville's awesome. Where do you find the most of your sweeps? Well, I use, my site of choice is contestcanada.net, but I also check out Contest Girl, and once in a while I'll go on Red Flag Deals. But it depends on where you live, depends on where you want to look. So if you go to my website and click on resources and then pick your country, so then you're going to want to go to find, and then you're going to click on the aggregates. And then I have a huge list in alphabetical order because that way there's no nepotism or favoritism or whatever. And then check the different sites. Some are paid, some are freemium, some have trial periods. Brooke, are you brand new to the hobby? That's what I'm going to ask first. Because I'm going to make a recommendation if you're brand new. I don't know. Can I see who's here? I don't know. Can I do that? If I tap that, what happens? Oh, how cool. Yeah, you're still here. Oh, that's cool. No, I've been entering for about 10 years. Okay. So what do you use? If you're really seasoned, because normally if people are brand new, I suggest Sweepstakes Fanatics because it's free and they're super organized. If you're a little more seasoned, I suggest a freemium site, something like Sweep Sheet or Sweeps Atlas or Sweepstakes Advantage. And then I always tell people, once you get going, always sign up to iWin. I don't know what Tom does different. He puts less. Oh, Snazzy Win, Freebie Guys, Sweetie Sweeps. Oh, Sweetie Sweeps. Okay, if you do Sweeties, she's equivalent to all the others. Wendy doesn't like me for some reason. I do not know why. Like I wrote her once, I promote her in my book and I said, hey, send me your address. I want to send you a book. And she's like, no, because she has a Facebook, how to win on Facebook and stuff and I think she thought I was competing. I'm like, no, I'm not competing. I'm promoting you. Anyway, she doesn't like me. I don't know why. But she's great. She has a good site. A lot of people like her stuff. That's weird. I wonder why. I know people are strange. The internet's strange. I just gave up on that. I don't worry about it. I'm still going to promote her in my next book. Like, I'm happy to promote her. Anyway, that's enough prizes for everyone. Yes, that's exactly what I say. There's enough prizes for everybody. Companies spent the last stat that I have, and it's probably out of date, is that companies in the United States spent $4 billion annually running promotions. Now, that's not just the prizes. That's, creative, hosting, fulfillment, advertising, da da da. But it's a crazy, crazy amount of sweepstakes. And in the US, you can win so much more than in Canada. People always say to me, I just answered this question. I'm going to go make a video probably tomorrow on it. Someone said, oh, I really like, you have to pay tax in Canada. And I go, no, I would happily pay Uncle Sam tax for the opportunity to win the amount that my US counterparts can. Tom has outwon me just because you guys have more opportunity to win. And a couple other things happened. I went into a depression when I was getting a divorce. And when you're not happy, you're not winning at the level that you would do. And then also lately, I've just been super busy. I'm trying to write 3 books this year, and I'm behind. And I've got my year-end business accounting. It's still not done. And then I went to Texas, and then it's one thing after another. And I'm still oh my God, I have to find some time to enter. I still have to tell people I'm the contest queen. I have to win something. Right? Wow. That's right. So you just don't know. Hang on. I'm just going to sit proper in this chair. I can just feel my back is not happy. Hang on. I'm going to get my little stool. My boyfriend had this great little stool that he made. And I love it because I can just put my feet up on it. And it just makes my back sit into this chair better. Oh, this was actually kind of a win. Look at this chair. I don't know. Can you see? No, it's the other way, maybe. I don't know. Can you see? Oh, and I've got my magnetic seat on it. This chair's fantastic. My other chair was terrible. And then I won a Visa gift card. And I said, I'm going to use it on an office chair because my back is worth the money. So I kind of won it. I love winning Visa gift cards because look at that. You can use them on anything you want. And I used it to make my work more comfortable. Right? The best prizes are so it was good. I used it for something totally useful in my office. And I'm just so happy and it's got this neck thing that I can tilt. And when I tilt it up, look at that. I just sit here and talk. Right? Best prizes. So yeah, you can use it on anything. And in the past, I've been strapped. I have sometimes used Visa gift cards to pay bills. My phone. Now, not all of them. I found out not all of them like to be used for that. So I had some that I could use to put on my Rogers bill, my phone bill, but then other ones wouldn't allow me to use it like that. And I had to use them other ways. Another trick, if you win gift cards that you can't use that way, I would buy Amazon gift cards with them. And then I would have the Amazon gift card in my account, and then I buy whatever I want off Amazon. Right? So you can mix it up. But this one I saved. I had won it and I saved it. I'm I'm not paying bills with that. I'm saving it. And then I got the card and I went. They were out of stock. And then I had to wait 4 months for them to get the chair back in stock. That's how popular it was. But I think a lot of companies were having shipping issues and things with the pandemic. So yeah, you can use, that's why winning gift cards are so great, because you can just use them on anything. And then, yeah, smart, gotta go, but nice chatting with you. Yes, Brooke, go and check my website for events. Maybe you want to come to a club meeting sometime. That would be fun. So we have one on the 11th, and then the next one's supposed to be the 28th. So if you go to events, you know what? I got to start putting these TikTok lives on that calendar. I don't do it. Right now I'm just promoting them within TikTok. And I sometimes promote them on other channels. Where are you? Oh, Captain Nasty. Oh, you asked a question? Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me scroll back. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Oh, I don't even see it. Where? Okay, I don't even see it. Can you ask it again? I can't even find it in here. Not a fan of this chat feature. It's not letting me see all the comments. Sorry about that. Yeah, ask it again because I can't even find it. So I apologize for ignoring it. I can't even see it. So I'm very sorry about that. But I'm happy to answer. Yeah, if you have any sweepstakes questions, just post them in the comments and I'll answer them if I see them. Yeah, see, this is only like, I'm just getting into regular TikTok lives, so there might be some features that I'm not aware of and I'm missing stuff because I know my friend Mark, he's a Recalculator on here and he does these all the time, and sometimes he gets on a topic and then he's like 50 or 60 comments behind, and it's crazy. I tried to do a live with him when I visited him on my trip to Texas, and then we were on for maybe 10 minutes and then he got cut off. How crazy. He was banned for like 2 weeks. I was so sad. I'm posting a question. I'm posting would someone else ask for me, please? Oh, what is happening with TikTok comments? This is terrible. I can't even get your question. Okay, well, I just updated the app and it's got me lost. Right? Right? Lucky Good Karma. I know. There's so many things with it. It's crazy. Every time I go, like, it tells me, I just got notification that I have 10-minute videos, but I go to do a 10-minute video. It's not an option. Like, what? And then I open it and it looks different again, and I don't know. But yeah, you have to just keep at it, just like anything, right? And everything's got a learning curve. And if you want to learn how to win sweepstakes, there's a learning curve. And every time there's a new social media app that has promotions on it, you have to learn all those. Like, that's how I got on TikTok. So I remember in 2020 taking a course from a woman. I saw it on Facebook. I'm like, okay, I'll take this thing. And she had it on Zoom. It said update for 10-minute vids, I guess. Oh, I have to update it too? Okay, well, clearly I can't do it now. My client, this is why, the other reason I like to do mine on Friday night, he's doing Friday social lives at 9:30. So I do my Friday social live, like I do a social live on TikTok on Fridays at 8. And then I usually go over and then I finish and I have a little bit of a break. And then he starts and I monitor his chats. He's on Facebook and YouTube, and his name is Robert Ohado. I didn't even see what he's talking about tonight. Last week was the inner child. He does all kinds of metaphysical teachings, archetypes, that kind of stuff. He's got a great book. It's I don't have a physical copy anymore because I gave it away as a gift. But I'll show you guys the cover. He's fantastic. I tell you, he saved my I don't know what I would have done without him. Let's see. Where is it? Oh my goodness. This is going to be my, let's see if I can go to the top. Oh, that's not what I wanted to go. Anyway, his name is Robert Ohado, and he teaches, his book was, I think it'll be on the cover. Can I go to the cover? Yeah, here it is. I got it. Transforming Fate into Destiny. It's actually blue. I have a black and white Kindle, so, and he's quite good. And the forward's by Carolyn Mace, who I also love. And anyway, yeah, crazy. So anyway, he's going on at 9:30 on Facebook and YouTube if you want to go check him out. In the meantime, I teach about How to Win Sweepstakes, which I think is awesome. So yeah, I haven't been entering as much, but it only takes one to win. And right now is pin code hunting season, and I don't have a car, so it's making it a little bit awkward. So I missed the first week because the first couple of days I was tired and the weather was just crap. And then by the time I got good, I just missed the first week. So I'm feeling it now. So Mondays is my neighborhood. So I'm going to go out Monday. Monday I'm definitely going to do. And then Tuesday, I'm thinking what I might try is I'm going to see how expensive it is. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to get up and take an Uber to where I pin code hunt in that area. And then when I'm done, I'm going to call my boyfriend to come get me. And have him just pick me up after. And I'm going to try that for the other 5 days of the week. And see if it's worth it. Or the other 4 days, rather. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. See if it's worth it. And if it's not worth it, then I'll figure something else out. We'll do one thing at a time. But I really want to enter because they're all starting. There's really only Canada Dry now and all the beer contests. Girl with a plan. Yeah, right. I don't know. It might be like, okay, that was a waste of $50 if it's $10 a day or more, right? But I'll just try it. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll figure something else out for the following week. We'll just do 1 week at a time. And I don't know. I'm just waiting for the money to clear so I have the money to go get a car. But it might be another 2 weeks. So today was the 6th. So I might not have money to buy a car until the 20th. And then I still have to find one. So I don't know how long that's going to take. So we'll see. So I don't know how long it's going to take me. But the perfect, or in the meantime, I might just win a car. Can you imagine? Oh my God. That would be fun. I would love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you know what? I like, let's ask the pendulum. I love my pendulum. I always, I don't discount anything. This one is smoky quartz. Hence the book, right? Well, right, like even Robert's book, Transforming Fate into Destiny, right? You just got to kind of make your own. You got to take what God's given you. Like he says, it's, you're dealt a certain hand, and that's fate, and how you play it is your destiny. Maybe you could win since it's at the top of your mind and basically manifesting it, right? Okay, let's ask. Okay, so I do it like this. So I'll do it within the camera range. So show me a yes. Show me a no. Oh, this is really hard to hold still. I usually do it with my elbow. Yeah, I can't even do it. Let me see if I can turn the camera down a bit. I don't know if this will work. Because I want to have my elbow. Oh yeah, now my messy desk with all my accounting on it. Oh, that's the bane of my existence as a business person. Oh, I still can't see it. But let's see if I can anchor my arms better. Okay, show me a yes. Oh my God, anybody coming to this video is going to wonder what the hell's going on. Oh, this is better. Show me a no. Okay. This is better. I'm anchored. Okay, so am I going to win a car? Okay, I'm getting a yes. But that's generic. That means I can win a car between tomorrow and when I die. And it's saying yes. So let's see. Okay, now that I don't have a car, let's see, what's the question? Will I win my next car? Well, that's interesting. It's saying yes. So there you go. Let's see. Let's see how right that is. It says I'm going to win my next car, so maybe. Oh, this thing is so finagly. Looks like a yes to me. Yeah. I have 3 codes downstairs in the fridge. I did go and buy it. I went to the Dollar Tree, bought 5 bottles of Canada Dry with the yellow caps. So, Lucky Good Karma, where do you live? I'm wondering if there's any sweepstakes like that in your area. Someone did one. I've got to post it after this about Coca-Cola. They said any, like all Coke bottles. And I'm like, first of all, you have to look for specially marked packages. Oh, and I didn't even bring it in here. But you can tell, like, the packaging has markings on it that say, oh, Connecticut. Okay, so your contests are going to be different than mine. I don't know if there's any pin code ones right now in the States. Tom Cavalli of I Win Contests, I don't know if you follow him. You've got to follow him on Facebook. I keep telling him he's got a YouTube and TikTok. He's kind of on TikTok, but he's not doing it like I am. But he says he doesn't see pin code contests in the States the way they have them in Canada. So I don't know if it's actually different from US and Canada for that. But Coke used to be big. Now Coke disappeared in like Tom who again? Oh, Cavalli. He does I Win contests. So if you go to Facebook, he does so many lives on Facebook. You can go to his video section and see his past lives and some stuff he wins. Like, it's crazy. His dad had to have back surgery. And so he flew up and spent like, I don't know, a month in Cleveland taking care of his dad because, you know, back surgery is a big deal. And him and his wife don't have any kids. So, you know, they don't have to worry about that. So he flew up there and he works for himself. So he can work from anywhere. He got a laptop. You can work anywhere. So he flew up to his dad. When he came back, the number of packages that he had waiting for him that were prizes was crazy. You should see in the unboxing. I'm like, oh my God. It took me all summer because last summer, or was it the summer before, I saved up packages for months and months and months and months and months. And then I did an unboxing like him. It took me so long to do comparable. It was crazy. He did it like in a month. Like there's so much more winning opportunity in the States than there is in Canada. Like it wouldn't surprise me if you started to outwin me in like a fraction of the time. There's so much more. So go check him out. He's strongest on Facebook and he has a lot of videos. So go check them out. He has I Win contests, and where he's strong is his sweeps. He has a subscription base, but what makes his special is he has a Discord group, and they share like all the national codes and things. So when the radio stations have like the, you know, hey, you got 10 minutes, here's the code, somebody will post it there, and then everybody in the group. And when there's a contest that's got low odds and stuff, he seems to find them. And then they'll be giving out, you know, like 20 prizes. Oh, you should keep the book open for others to see your subject. But that is the subject. How to win cash, cars, trips, and more. But like open how? Like, I wanted to have a banner. Like, I saw this TikTok guy that had a banner. And he says, do this and this. And he said, put your name and what you do and stuff like that. And open. Well, the title's the same. Yeah, just like that. Oh, more. I know. It'd be good if I can just, you know, have a banner behind my head. I don't know. I know that's the other problem with vertical video, right? Like, where do you put it so my head's not cut off and people still see front? Yeah. So, yeah, if you follow Tom Cavalli, Lucky, then I'm sure you'll actually start to win more than me. It won't, It wouldn't surprise me in the least if that's what happened. Oh, thank you, Gio, for sharing the video. I appreciate that. Do you have any sweepstakes questions? Are you a sweeper too? I don't know if you were here. I don't think you were here in the beginning, but we have Cavanley. Oh, Cavalli. Oh, C-A. I think I can do a comment. Hang on. Let me see. I think it's here. I'm going to comment. Tom Cavalli. Okay. I left it in the comments. Go look him up. What was the last thing I won? I have not won anything this month. The last thing I won was, oh my God, that's terrible. I don't even remember. Hang on. Let me look. Let me look in my wins folder. So I have a folder that I keep in, $100 lottery, Lotto Max. Yeah, this was cool. Oh, and I haven't got the Oreo thing yet from March. It's been 8 weeks. So now I'm going to have to chase down that prize. 8 to 10 weeks promo conclusion. So 2 more weeks. If I don't hear back, then I'm okay. So that's another thing. Sometimes you have to wait a while for a prize. So this was really cool. So I'm watching. How do I shut this? Oh, I want to make this go to sleep so it's not shining. So Recalculator here on TikTok was interviewing Pat Mahan. Okay, and I will answer your question right after Comfy Life. So Pat Mahan is a life coach. And he teaches mindset, which is what I teach with Helene Hadsel. And Recalculator teaches manifestation. So Mark had Pat on an interview here on TikTok. And Mark, thankfully, downloaded the video and put it on his YouTube channel because I missed the live. So I was watching it later on YouTube, which was great. Pat said one of the questions he always gets from his clients is, how do I wrote it down. See, I have actually this manifestation journal. I give them away as prizes sometimes. So be sure to follow me. But he said, it was crazy because I wrote it down and then the phone rang. It's like, how do I restructure my life or something? Because people are always saying they don't like what they're seeing in their current reality. Oh, how quickly can I shift my reality is what his clients ask him. And then he says, well, I asked him a question back and I say, yeah, trying to post a banner. I can't do it. Who is asking for the reality shift? And I went, oh my God, that's so profound. So I wrote it down and then my phone rang and it was the radio station telling me I won $100 in lottery tickets. And I'm thinking, I'm going to win the lottery. I didn't win the lottery. Oh, I did win the lottery. I won $7. I should have thought, oh my God, I'm winning the grand prize. Yeah, there's a mistake, right? I said, oh, I got to do a video on this. I'm going to win the lottery. And I won the lottery, but I didn't specify the amount. Oh my God. Damn. Okay. So, yeah. So that was the last thing I won. So a Comfy asks, how many sweeps a day would you say you enter? Now, I'm not entering very many. I'm probably only entering about 30 at the moment. If I had the time to enter that I would like to enter, it would be a heck of a lot more. It'd probably be 100. Now, you got me into sweeps. Enter every day. I won one so far. Oh, yay! Congratulations. What did you win? Oh yeah, you'll totally win more. And if you're following me, if you're in the United States, go and follow Tom too. And scroll back in my comments. I put his name and he runs I Win contests. My grandma won the lottery, big spin. We have the same name, so I'm destined. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she must be in Ontario. Oh my God, the big spin. Was it the big spin or the bigger spin? How much did she win? That is so freaking cool. So if anybody's watching and they don't know what the big spin is, so the big spin is a scratch off. And I got that once. So one time I was scratching and I got spin and I'm like, oh my God. And I thought that meant I was going to do the big wheel, but that's not how it works. Then you go to the lottery station, like the convenience store, anywhere you can cash your tickets, and they scan it. And then the machine there does a spin. And if it gets something like bigger spin, then you go down to the lottery. Big spin, first spin was 2 times, the second spin was 5. Oh my God. Oh my God. Congratulations. Oh, you won $100 on Amazon and Twitter today? Oh my God. All these people winning. This is so fun. See, there's enough prizes for everybody. That is so exciting. Oh my God. Look, I didn't even win and I'm all excited. Oh my God. So I won a spin and I had my daughter film it. I put it somewhere and I only won $20. I was so sad. I really wanted more. Oh, thank you for the likes. So, yeah, it's fun. It's such a fun hobby, right? Like, look at this. We've had somebody tell us they had their first prize. You're destined to win the lottery. Someone just won $100 on Amazon, right? Like, this is the best hobby. And this is just a fraction of what's out there. There's so many prizes to be won. Like, everybody can be a winner. And what's fun is you just don't know what it's going to be. Like, I entered one today to win, it says a mini keg. I have no idea what that is. Now, you would think beer, but it's a water company. So I'm like, what kind of kegs do water companies give out? Is it like a beer keg with water? I don't know. But I'm entering because now I'm so curious. And it's worth $250. What kind of a mini keg is worth $250? Can you put a pic of the book on the green screen behind you? Yeah, I could, but here's the problem. I get this white line around my head, and it is terrible. I've won so much since I started sweeping in 2013. Oh my God, right? Do you come, Kobe, do you ever, have you ever been to one of our club meetings? Go to my website and click the events button and look at my calendar. And on the 11th, we're having a virtual contest club meeting. You got to come. And depending on where you live, do you know there's a sweepstakes convention in, this year it's in Manchester, New Hampshire. No, I haven't, but I will, right? My daughter asked me the other day why I'm always on the liquor sites. Right? There's like 4 of them right now. I just entered to win a backyard summer thing. It's like a Adirondack chair. We call them Muskoka chairs. Oh, you live all the way in Texas. I was just in Texas. Where are you in Texas? Yeah, but you can come to the club meeting. Your time difference is only an hour. It's going to be 6:30 your time. But I also do them on the weekends because not everybody can come in the evening. So the next one will be on a Saturday. So I mix them up, right? So I try to be fair because everyone has different schedules. So sometimes it's on a Wednesday, on a Monday, on a Thursday. Oh, I live in Georgetown. Oh, yeah, I didn't go that far. I went to Alvarado, to where Helene lives. Like, if you go to my Instagram, I took a picture and posted it there of the house that Helene Hadsel won, fully furnished in 1965. I'm like, oh, it was worth $50,000 back then. Oh my God, you can't even buy. My boyfriend was looking at trucks The ones he's like, this is insane. The price is like $100,000. He's like, oh my God, he could have bought 2 houses with that back in the day. Now it's a vehicle. Like, it's crazy. I'm going to figure out the sticker situation. I enter between 50 and 75 a day. You know what? That's a good steady pace. He has to win one. Yeah, that's a good amount for those. If you do that every day, you're going to be winning steady. It's a sales funnel, right? If you're consistently entering, you're consistently going to win. And it's just a numbers game. Sometimes you're going to win a lot. Sometimes you're going to win a little. Like, I haven't won that much this year physically, but I won a $5,000 trip already. So I feel like, okay, the biggies make up for the little. How long did it take you to enter 100 a day? When I was entering steady, when I didn't have 4,000 things to do every day, I was entering between an hour to 2 hours, depending on the day. So, right? That's the name of my first book. You can't win if you don't enter. Right? And my next book that I'm writing, that I'm behind on, that should have been published by now, is called Prizes, Prizes Everywhere. Because again, like what you said, or what someone said earlier, there's enough prizes for everybody. So prizes, prizes everywhere. That's what I'm calling the next one. And it's going to be purple. So my very first book was supposed to be purple, but I have no idea what happened to the printers. That is not purple. It looks gray, kind of with a plummy tinge to it. It's terrible. So I said, this time it's going to be purple. So it was supposed to be purple, blue, and green, but it's like gray and blue and green. So I said, okay, the next one's got to be purple. And Helene's first one was purple. Right? So was this one autographed? No, this one was one of the ones I bought. I managed to find this one on thrift books. But what I love is she has her information here. That street address was the house she won in Texas. I really wish that I hadn't had such a crazy trip, because someone said, you should have knocked on the door. And I'm like, dang, I should have knocked on the door and talked to the people. But I didn't. I kind of feel like I almost need to go back one more time. I don't know. We'll see. This trip was so crazy. It was so much driving. If I'm going to do a U.S. trip, I need to go like with more time, not so much driving in between. This is where it would be good to have like a camper trailer and just go and then just camp and stay. And it's slower. You have space. You can relax. You can, I don't know. Because I was just staying in hotels, and one night I slept on a friend's couch because it was just so late. I'm like, forget it. I'll just sleep on the couch. It was so late. I didn't even go to a hotel. I was so late. So, yeah, it's such a fun hobby. I just love it. Like, honestly, there's a Twitter account that gives away RVs all the time. Yeah, I know. You know what? I don't know. I've never seen the rules. Does he give them to Canadians too, or just Americans? Yeah, Marcus Lemonis. Thank you. Oh, all the time, like ridiculous amount of time. But yeah, I don't know. Right? I don't know either. And I would hate to win one. And then I did this once. I didn't read the rules properly. Oh, go back on my TikTok and find the TikTok that says, I lost $1,000 today because I was being lazy, and it was on Instagram, and the links aren't clickable, and all their sweepstakes on their website are open to Canadians. So actually they might even be worldwide. And I'm like, oh yeah, this will be open to me. So I entered, didn't even think about it, didn't check the rules. And what's my number one tip? What's my number one tip? Read the rules. Hello. And then they sent me the paperwork. And no, somebody said to me, hey, can you enter? And I'm like, yeah, go enter. And then they came back to me because they actually followed my advice and goes, it's not open to Canadians. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh no. So I went and read the rules from that one and I'm like, oh no. And I knew right then I'd lost. So I didn't say anything to them. And then I got the paperwork and I read it and I'm like, so I wrote them back and I said, I'm terribly sorry. I think I made a terrible mistake. I said, I assumed, and I don't think I'm eligible to win. And here's why. And then they said, yeah, sorry. And being a marketer, picking alternate winners is a huge pain in the ass because you've just wasted your time. And I had it happen to me. Like I just ran a contest for a client. It ended April 15th. I knew I was going to Texas, so I wanted to get it done quickly. I picked all the winners on the 16th and I emailed all of them. I DM'd all of them on Instagram. We did not disqualify private accounts, which I told her in the future is a mistake. We should exclude private accounts because it was such a pain in the neck. It took me over 2 weeks to get all the winners, and I had to disqualify 4 people and pick alternates, which we had. So there was 20 winners, we picked 40 people. So as you disqualify people, you go to the alternates and you draw from the alternates. So that's what we did. But I had to try 3 times to give away an iPad. The first person messaged back and said, am I too late? Because they had 3 business days. And I said, no, congratulations. We need all this info. Never heard back from them. I'm like, what? So then I'm like on this business trip. So I only have access like morning and evening. So then I finally messaged them and said, hey, we need to have, where can I buy your book? Everywhere. It's on, the only place it's not is Apple Books. So it's Amazon, Kindle, Kobo, and Google Books. Because this is the old one. And actually, if you want to start, if you're brand new to the hobby, I don't know if you're Canadian or American. If you're Canadian, get the gray one, which is supposed to be purple. If you're American, get the blue one. If you buy the Kindle version, they're only 99 cents. And it's a great place to start. And it's got, the only thing it's missing is the social media chapter. Well, it's missing a lot of other stuff. But yeah, buy it on Kindle for 99 cents to get started. And then wait until my next book comes out. Oh, you're in Texas too. I was just in Texas. So I went to Alvarado and through Dallas. And I went to, I don't have it with me, but I've been using it. I went to, oh my God, why is my, I just did a TikTok on it too. I'm from Boys Ranch. Ooh, where's that? That sounds interesting. What's that huge convenience store? Starts with a C, dash something, Helene. Yeah. Anyway, I went there and I went to, Buc-ee's. Yes, Buc-ee's. Thank you. I went to, it's a working, you know what? This is a super hobby for teenagers. Set up an email address just for entering sweepstakes. And then you go to sites that have teen targeted giveaways like Nickelodeon and places like that. You can actually do searches on some of the sites for giveaways designed for teenagers. You'd be amazed at what teenagers can win. I remember there used to be one by Kellogg's. It was only kids from 6 to 17 could enter. So I used to enter my daughter. But, yeah, how crazy is that? Oh, see, know what happened? 9 o'clock, there's an alarm. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in the background. So, what I just did was I just started doing I just had a brain hiccup. So if you have local radio stations and they have certain hours or times that they give keywords or call in to win. I set an alarm for 5 minutes to the hour. This one came on right at 9. I don't know why I did it right at 9. But sometimes between 9 and 10 tonight. Okay. The news radio station will give out a code word. And if I get that code word and put it on their website, I'm entered to win $680 in gas. And right now that's probably a gallon. Right? So that's what I do. So that's a good tip. Use the alarms. So I have alarms. My phone's always going off. And then what I do is every week I have in my bookmarks, I use Roboform. Oh, I need to share that tonight. Roboform is having a 50% off sale, even better than the discount I get from them to give to my viewers. Half a tank of gas, right? Considering how expensive gas is, the trip to Texas and back wasn't too bad. Because I drove from my house to Texas and back. It was 3 days of driving there, 3 days of drive back. I was freaking exhausted. I did way more night driving than I wanted. I listened to a lot of Audible. But you know what was amazing? In the past, when I used Canadian credit cards to try and get gas, it was such a pain in the neck. And this time, I don't know if technology has changed or whatever, it was way easier at the pump. I don't know why. It was made me very happy, though. Because usually, you know, sometimes it used to ask for your zip code, and then I'd have to put in a postal code, but then the Canadians, they say just do 00000 or something. And I'm like, and then I'd have to go inside and get them to activate the pump and blah, blah, blah. And this time I just tried it. And it worked. Yeah, it was a long drive. It was a very long drive. And then sometimes, like, I went to meet Recalculator. So that morning I made sure I got up early because I drove and I hauled butt from south of Little Rock all the way to Nashville. And I'm like, Mark, I'm coming. It's a little longer. There's a little slowdown here. Da, da, da. He didn't think I was actually coming because I'm messaging him on TikTok. And then I think we were texting. And I'm like, I'm coming. We're going to hang out. And he's like, yeah. You know how people say, well, I'm going to show up. And then I'm like, what's your address? I got the GPS. And then he says, okay. So I met him at the restaurant. And then his wife was working that afternoon. And she's like, I have to go. So she just literally left work and said, somebody's coming from Canada. I have to go have lunch with her. I'm leaving. She just left work for an hour and came. So the three of us had this like amazing lunch. And what's really cool about his property is that he manifested the perfect property. It's an amazing house. And it's not like huge, like it's not a mansion or anything, but it's just the perfect property, nice size. And what's crazy is they're so far north in Tennessee that they're literally on the state line. Like their backyard has a fence, and then there's like a link fence, and on the other side of the link fence is Kentucky. Like you can't go any further north in Tennessee than his backyard, or you'll be in Kentucky. So that's kind of cool. So go follow the Recalculator on TikTok. And unfortunately, we had a live. He didn't upload it because we got cut off. It wasn't very long. I didn't download mine either. It made me sad. But he's so fun. Like, you know what was really great about meeting him in person? I felt like I had seen a friend that I hadn't seen in a long time. And that is the best part of this hobby. I have gone on crazy adventures, and I have met people and made lifelong friends that I never would have done had I not started entering sweepstakes. And I can't put a price on that. Like, this hobby has changed my life in literally countless ways. Did you see him? I did I see you and him on a TikTok vid? You know what? We didn't do a step. Okay, so we started doing a live together. And then we got cut off, and then we didn't end up. We should have done one. Like, we're so stupid. We did not do one together, separate, that we could have just put on our channels. Right? I've become internet friends with people from Twitter parties and sweeping, right? But I've met people in person. That's what's really kind of cool about the convention, is that you get to meet people. So when I first went to my first convention, I was researching my first book. I didn't even know there was conventions. I didn't know about contest clubs or sweepstakes clubs, none of that. And oh, by the way, I highly recommend the prize winner of Defiance, Ohio, and learning about the clubs back in the day, because they've been around. Clubs have been around for decades and decades. Like, I don't know when they started, 30s, 40s, 50s. I know they were around in the 50s for sure. So I found out there was a convention. So the first one that I went to was the 16th annual National Sweepstakes Convention, and it was in Moline, Illinois. Now it moves around. And so we showed up there, my husband and I said, oh, wait. Oh, no, I just missed the code word. Ah! I'm telling you guys stories. I'm only half listening, and I heard her talk about $680 in gas, and I listened. And I missed the code word. Maybe she'll say it again. Like, oh, no, right? This is the brain of a sweeper. Oh, well. I'll keep my ear out. Maybe it'll be on again. Oh, well. Maybe they'll do it more than once. Anyway. So where was I? Oh, yeah. So we found out, we get to this convention, and I tell a story about this on one of my TikToks, and we get there, and the convention hotel was booked solid. They had also started overflow in the hotel next door, and thankfully it was literally right across the parking lot. Like, there's the two parking lots kind of were adjacent, and then so it was like hotel, parking lot, hotel. So it was literally not a problem to walk, and it was in June, so the weather was fine and everything. So I'm at this convention, and I'm at the overflow hotel, and we're there, and we're having breakfast, the free breakfast buffet bar thing. And I said to my husband, I feel like I know everybody here, which is really weird because I've never met any of these people. And she said, he's like, huh. And then we get to the main convention hall, and I felt like I'd come home. Like, I knew all these people. So I messaged a girlfriend. One of my best friends is highly intuitive. And I messaged her and I said, this is crazy. Like, I'm telling her what's happening. And she goes, oh, that's so cool. You met your soul group. That is so rare. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, these are my peeps. That's for sure. So yeah, the sweepers are my soul group. That's it. So I just love going to the conventions. And what's really cool is I feel like all these people are my friends, and I've known them forever. And hey, Louise, that's cool. I love how people come up with their handles. It's such a fun thing, right? It's actually one of my tips is I tell people not to put like sweepstakes or winner or something in their handle, because no, not a code word. Oh, dang. I think I missed it. Anyway, husband, Baha. First time I heard that. I have one of those. Yeah, right? Mine is actually not living around here anymore. It just popped up. You just popped up on my phone. I love your energy. Oh, it's pronounced Louise. Oh, okay. It's also small. I know these are my reading glasses. So I have, this company is out of Australia, Dresden Vision. And I have 2 sets of lenses and 6 sets of frames, and they're all the same, and I just pop the lenses in and out. So I have pink and brown right now, but I also have clear and blue and purple and green. Yeah, that's it. So these are my distance and reading, and then computer and reading. So I'm on a brown kit. So I just make, whenever I feel like, I just change. So if you watch my videos, my eyeglass colors change as I go along. It's whatever my mood is. So that's really good. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to do the banner over my head, and then I won't have to hold my book up anymore. This is so funny. We'll get TikTok fixed. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, so that's why the conventions are so cool. I'm so excited to be going this year. So a sweeping buddy up near, she's 3 hours from me, but on the way to the convention. So I'm going to drive. I will have a car by then, because that'll be July. So I'll have a car by then. So I'm going to go from here to her house and sleep over. And then first thing in the morning, we're going to drive to the convention, because there's no straight road. We have to go up and then down. Print your own banner. Well, actually, the banner, you're supposed to be able to put one in TikTok, actually. I've seen other people do it, and I don't know if you have to get to a certain level. And actually, for banner, I have one. It's on the top shelf, and it's 6 feet long and 2 feet high. It's designed, I used to use it for, 4,000 likes. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will win a carpet. You know what? I love this. By the way, Dollarama. And I give them away. I have a good... so anyway, that banner is huge. Oh, I just grabbed a red pen, a pink pen, or whatever it says. Okay, I will win before the next annual National Sweepstakes Convention. Oh, love that. Oh my God. Thank you so much. See, it's easy to get. What is sweeping? I'm from the UK. Oh, okay. So I actually have that in here. It's contesting in Canada, sweepstaking or sweeping in the US, comping or entering competitions in the UK and Australia. So you call it comping. It's the exact same thing. The hobby is the same globally. We just have different names for it. Now, you must know Super Lucky Die. Super Lucky Die is my across the pond contest queen counterpart. You need to start a Facebook group to listen for code words and share them. Actually, it's too hard to do that. Tom Cavalli does that on Discord for the Americans. And then I don't have time to manage. Like, I barely manage my Good Vibration Sweepstakes Club. Like, I really need to get somebody to moderate it for me. Because I moderate 4 groups for somebody else that I get paid to do. Which, I've been so busy, I haven't been on them as often as I should be. Yeah, so Super Lucky Die. And her website is superlucky.me. Super Lucky Me. Brilliant, right? So you've got to go follow her. I know, right? So here's what I do. I'm writing 3 books. I've got to do all my own business stuff. I manage my own Facebook group. I've got to do all my social media marketing. I'm trying to run a marketing business, which I've done nothing on. Like, I own Idea Majesty, but the marketing on that one's been dead. I promote Contest Queen, and that's where my money's coming in. Like, that's where I'm selling my books and stuff. So I got to kind of keep that one up. And then I work for Robert Ohado. So I do all of his customer service, monitor all the chats on his live streams. So I've got to go because he starts in 15 minutes. And then I manage all of his Facebook groups. Yep, there's my Friday Social Live dismiss. Tells me Facebook and YouTube. And then I have other clients. So I just did a promotional boost for CFA Promo, who did TurboTax. And the TurboTax contest, so I ran a promo for them. I just did a Instagram giveaway for Canada Takeout, and then the agency that was running that is pitching another customer, and they might have 9 giveaways in 3 months, which is great for business, but like, when am I going to do anything? And it's spring. Wait. No, just some notice. I think I missed the code word. I hope they say it again. Dang. And today I went and spent some time, which took me longer than I wanted to, in the garden because I've been gone and all the plants are trying to come up and so I just cleared the back garden, and tomorrow I got to do the front garden. I have to admit, that's the only thing I like about the winter is there's less work because I only have to clean the inside of the house. I don't have to do anything on the outside of the house. But I'm enjoying the outside more because last year I instantly want a hot tub, which in the dead of winter was way too cold to go out there, and who knows, I might go enjoy it tonight. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Go check out my website. I've been blogging, and I've had more information. I've been blogging since 2008. I've had a website. No, I've had a newsletter since 2005. I've been blogging since 2008. I have hundreds of articles. Like, if you want to learn anything, just go look it up. Plus, I've got all this stuff on TikTok. I've got stuff on YouTube. I've got stuff on Instagram. I've got stuff. I don't put all the same stuff all the time the same way. So, yeah, just check me out. I have tons of stuff. If you want to learn anything about sweepstakes or contests or giveaways or competitions, Louise, ask. And you know what? I do a Facebook/YouTube sweepstakes Q&A on the last Monday of every month too. And tomorrow I'm going to be announcing I'm having, oh my God, what is his last name? His name's Tony something. Great. I don't even remember. I'm sending him the stuff tomorrow. We're going to be doing a Facebook YouTube live here on Manifesting, not on TikTok, on the 13th. It's going to be so exciting. So, yeah. And then people go, why aren't you entering as much? Because no time. Yeah, right? Lucky Karma, totally busy. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I've got to get another cup of tea and get working for my customer. So go check him out on Facebook and YouTube. His name's Robert Ohado. And I will see you guys. And if you have any questions, you can always send them to me, email them to me, and I can answer them in a video, or I can do a blog post or all kinds of stuff. So, bye.